Et toi, comment tu vas du coup? Et en même temps, je vais lancer le React. Comme ça, on perd pas de temps. On y va. Je suis un peu trop enjouée.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Not if I can avoid it. No.
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays?
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know. Snow will come around. She's just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
T'as vu Amazing, t'avais ton Bigby. J'ai revu le bisou d'hier sur la rediff. Y a pas eu le bisou. Y a pas eu le bisou, hein. Y a eu le rapprochement, pas pareil. T'as vu, y a eu le torse nu quand même, hein. Bon, pour en revenir... Ah bon? T'es sûr? Mais moi, tu vois, t'es en train de me foutre le doute. Attends, je regarde. Non, chez moi, c'est un peu fort. Donc, du coup, pour revenir à Party Animals, je l'ai testé. J'ai eu du mal à finir le tutoriel parce que moi, je joue sur clavier. Je joue pas sur manette. J'ai pas testé à la manette encore. Mais je me suis tordu de rire. Crier au loup.
You've come a long way. You must be tired.
En fait, c'est chiant parce que du coup, le truc il était fort et là, il est pas fort.
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat? Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster, sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Je te réponds après, hein.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on
Je sais pas
earth
si
do
j'aurais dû
you
répondre
mean?
ça.
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Who would try to pull that on you?
Oh, I don't know. If fables with a grudge. People who want a stake in my shops and services. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you.
On dirait qu'ils s'en
I
bat
hope
les
you believe
cacahuètes,
me
quoi.
when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge
Si tu me
that
dis mes lèvres
information.
sont scellées, je te jure que là par contre il y a une tarte qui va partir.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Toi je
The
peux trop
man
foutre une
said
tarte. Hein.
he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Attends quoi?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you
Attends,
don't mind.
attends.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just
Non, c'est
Sit
trop facile. On va se calmer tout de suite.
Now.
On va se calmer tout de suite là.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Georgie.
You piece of shit.
Mais je suis
Should've
sûre que c'est
fucking
pas
known.
lui.
Look, the
C'est
fact
trop
is,
facile.
George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So,
On
let's
s'est fait
work
spoil
something
hier,
out.
on va se faire écraser.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Mais je suis sûre
Your
que c'est pas lui.
protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what
Elle
to
sait
do
quelque
with you.
chose, Viviane.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
C'est le Tordu, mon gars. Tu crois vraiment qu'ils vont te suivre?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
What the hell?
Take this fucker. Take all of them.
Franchement, je prends les deux.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers are?
Get the fuck out of
I
here!
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
J'ai dit
Things
les
are
deux,
about
hein.
to get
J'ai pas dit que toi, mon
unpleasant,
gars.
and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
Mais pour moi,
What are you saying?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm running out of patience, crooked man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well,
j'ai fait le bon choix. J'ai pris
but
le
you
bon
just
choix.
had to complicate things.
Si c'est toi la tordue, ouais, je
The truth is, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Oh putain, mais non. Je l'aime pas, elle.
Did I miss anything good?
Frère, t'es chiante, toi aussi.
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Ok, j'ai pas vu, il y avait un QTE. Ah non, mais les gars, non, 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 on va pas recommencer, s'il vous plaît. Oh putain, j'ai pas mis le bon truc. Non, 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 j'ai pas mis le bon truc.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Oh, mais qu'est-ce qu'il est
I'd
chiant.
like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Tellement que c'est pas difficile. Je sais pas si c'était ça qu'il fallait faire. Rassure-moi, c'est pas la tête quand même que tu vises. Ok, du coup, il est trop teuse.
Come on, Georgia.
Oh, shit.
I know.
S'il te plaît, rattrape-les. Je sais que Viviane, elle sait quelque chose. Lâche pas, lâche pas. C'est quoi le truc que j'ai là? Les gars, c'est quoi le truc en bas là? Je suis dans ce bois ou ça se passe comment là? Attends, mais... Je pensais pas que ça allait être aussi sportif par contre là. C'était la bonne. Oh yes, c'est la bonne.
What was that?
C'est un loulou. J'ai pris la mauvaise voiture. Mais non, non, il y a Viviane. Il y a Viviane, il y a Viviane, il y a Viviane. Ça sert à rien de prendre Viviane sur le côté. Voilà. C'est quoi le truc au milieu? C'est le temps de la transfo?
Gun it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Attends, j'ai cru que t'avais écrit un PDG pour le smack, mais même pas final. Bon, non, quand même. C'est un petit bisou. J'ai sur Eve en parallèle d'Elo si je suis pas trop active au début, mais je regarde attention. T'es dans Fast and Furious? Oui, c'est ça. Je pensais pas que ça allait être aussi enjoué pour un retour comme ça. J'aime bien. Je vais juste regarder la voiture de Georgie. On ne sait jamais, il suffit que je trouve un truc. Ah non. Trace de sang, on sait que Georgie est là. Allez hop là. Bonsoir Fafa, comment tu vas? Pas trop fatiguée de ta journée?
Come on. We can't stay here.
Oh, c'est rien.
I need a minute.
Okay.
Bah écoutez d'abord.
Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
Oh, it's no fucking use.
Vin
No
Diesel,
way
ton
I'm
frère,
walking
c'est pour
out
ça
of
que
this.
tu penses à Twitch.
What happened, Georgia? How did it get this?
Fuck.
Je suis sûre que eux ils savent quelque
Well, it won't
chose.
be your fault.
J'ai envie de commettre une série de meurtres. Pourquoi? Oula! Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Shit. Hello, Bigby.
Mais je suis sûre
I
que
hope
lui,
you'd come to your senses.
il y est pour rien. Il a pas fait tout ça.
Oh. Crooked man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go. That it, Sheriff? That to say
Internet, ils
goodbyes
sont
first.
horribles. C'est des ados. On était peut-être comme ça avant.
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere.
J'ai 11 gamins qui me cassent les couilles depuis
It
18 heures.
isn't his
Oula.
fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Mais c'est
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't mean...
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What
Ah
the
bah alors si,
fuck?
c'est lui qui a vraiment tué.
I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like
Eux
hell I
sont
did.
demeurés, ils sont véritables.
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the crooked man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The crooked man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out. The both of you can go rot in hell.
Georgie.
You think I'm the one to fucking blame?
That's not what I meant. I was just trying
I know what you were trying to do. You're trying to lay this all on me. You and everyone else.
You're not thinking. Georgie, you know that's not what I meant.
Then what was that? He calls me a murderer and you're gonna fucking take his side? Go ahead and kill me then. But
Ils
it
doivent
won't
pas
bring
aller
back
dormir,
me
les
your
jeunes, là?
faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know?
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about?
This is the original.
Quoi?
The
Original
girl
de quoi?
with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing.
Mais ça, on
You
avait compris
remove
ça, du
hers,
coup.
and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this?
Wait, those were your ribbons? You're in on this? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand. Nobody was supposed to die.
Ah, le problème, c'est qu'on pourra pas arrêter Tordu, quoi, en
It was
fait.
just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try
Non,
to
eux, ils sont
control
demeurés, ils
us
sont
or
véritablement
use
pires pour
us.
essayer de te décrire
That
le genre
was
de
the
gamin.
point.
C'est attends, oh là là,
Showed
oh
up
non, si c'est ce genre de
just
personne, oh non.
turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just...
S'ils
If
doivent
you still
dormir,
think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
s'ils doivent dormir là, mais j'en ai 3 qui continuent de
Kill
faire
her
les
then.
cons et du bruit.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
Je
What
sais
the fuck are
pas.
you supposed to do then?
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking
Si tu
burden
peux pas
on
l'arrêter,
your
on t'en veut pas si
conscience.
tu
Don't I
t'inquiètes.
get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
I wasn't really...
You don't get a choice if you're involved in this.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what
Non, j'ai pas fait les mauvais choix.
my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking...
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
Non, 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 non. Jamais tu...
Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Damn it!
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just...
Dis-moi que c'était scripté, qu'elle devait mourir de base. S'il te plaît, dis-moi qu'elle devait mourir de base. Je suis dégoûtée.
Oh, fuck!
Get up.
Oh non, il y a les tripes qui sortent.
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good.
Dis-moi que tu peux au moins le
Old
sauver, je t'en
foundry by the
supplie.
river. Alright? Shepherd Metalworks.
Qu'est-ce que tu me dis?
He'll
C'est
be
pas
there.
comme nous, on faisait les comptes, mais pas méchamment, et quand il nous disait d'arrêter, on le faisait. Là, il continue de te regarder.
You wanna finish
Et
me
te
off
regarde
now?
ensuite, droit dans les yeux, en te disant que tu...
Or do you plan
C'est
to
des vrais
kick me
petits
around
cons.
a little first, rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, alright? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Je dois vraiment...
I know what I did.
Attends. J'ai pas envie de le tuer. Mais le problème, c'est que le laisser mourir, il va se vider de son sang. Et le problème, c'est... Oh putain. J'aime pas les dilemmes comme ça, c'est horrible. Je sais pas ce qui pourrait être le mieux, parce que j'ai pas envie qu'il souffre. Mais au moins, si je le tue, il rejoint Viviane. Le problème, c'est que vu l'état où il est, j'ai un doute qu'il survive, en fait, surtout. Je fais quoi? Ah, c'est horrible. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire, putain? Mais ouais, mais... c'est peut-être apprécié par les viewers, mais moi, ça me... Voilà, quoi. Je fais quoi? Je dois le tuer? Approuvé. J'ai pas envie de le tuer. Donc il faut que je le tue. Fafa est d'accord pour que je le tue. Après au moins il souffrira plus quoi. Puis vu l'état, tue-les tous. Ah ouais vous êtes comme ça vous. Ah, les deux, pareil, d'accord. Bon ben... Oh j'ai pas envie mais bon tant pis. Stream violence avant stream peur de la semaine prochaine. Oui exactement. Oh. Je pensais pas que ça allait être aussi gore. Oh non, tu peux pas voir ça par contre. Oh, oui, oui. Je préfère largement la mort de Viviane où c'est un peu plus soft. Super les affiches. Les affiches, nickel. Vraiment, meilleur moment. Non mais... Oh, putain. Par ton stream, je serais détendue. J'imagine que c'est les internes. C'est bonne humeur sur le stream, d'accord? C'est que de la bonne humeur. C'est chill. Comme ça, t'oublies les gosses. Ils sont méchants. Plus c'est violent, mais c'est... La semaine prochaine, vous aurez hâte de vous foutre de ma gueule. Ça, c'est cool, ça. On peut pas se battre sur ton stream.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Aïe, 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 aïe. Ok, on n'a rien d'autre. Oula. Plus le droit à rien, de toute façon, de nos jours.
Of course.
C'est n'importe quoi. On va pas râler, hein. Au moins, je me dis, Georgie est avec Viviane. Ils auront plus de soucis à se faire. Maintenant, on va niquer le tordu, ok? On va lui foutre la pâtée. Oh. Des potes du tordu.
So this is where they've been sending.
Plus le droit d'insulter les gens, de leur cracher dessus, leur faire du mal à rien. Le droit à rien. Je pense que là, il va y avoir le combat final, je vous dis tout de suite. Si, le droit de te taire, ça te peut... Quoi? Oh non, mais j'en ai marre de la Bloody Mary, la con, là. Elle peut pas mourir, elle. Elle est où? C'est un cercueil, ça? Alors, me dis pas que c'est un cercueil. Pas toi, j'avais bien compris, c'était pas moi. C'est les gosses qui doivent se taire.
You used to be something.
Regardez comme on était heureux. Ah oui, c'est vrai que Space, ça nous avait fait un bisou. Ça, j'ai pas le souvenir de ça. Là, on a Nerissa, Blanche. Non, ça c'est Fate, Nerissa. Et ça, je sais pas qui c'est. Ok, Face Nerissa. De manière générale, le seul droit qu'on garde, c'est de fermer sa gueule. Oh, putain. Il y a un peu violent quand même, non? Alors, Bloody Mary, je t'avoue que... D'accord. Après, si tu te tais... Et commence pas. D'accord? Sinon, ça va mal se passer, hein. Ok, je suis obligée de passer par là. À tout moment, elle me saute dessus, je vous le dis tout de suite, hein. J'ai pas envie qu'elle me saute dessus. Oh, des balles en argent. Oh oui, j'aime quand ça se passe mal. Elle arrive d'où?
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Attention QTE, moi je vous dis tout de suite.
I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some
Toi, je vais te faire la misère
I leave you in the capable hands of my
de
associates.
toute ta vie.
Come find me when you finish, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
T'inquiète pas qu'elle va pas te rejoindre, c'est moi qui vais te rejoindre à sa place. À tout moment, elle te saute dessus. Eh ben, ça même.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
Didn't your mother ever teach you manners?
Pas avec toi.
Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
Allez.
Oh, come on. Is that the best you can do?
Paf, allez, dans ta gueule. J'aime pas qu'elle disparaisse. Bute-la. J'aimerais bien. Mais si elle disparaît, ça va être compliqué. De toute manière, elle va avoir ce qu'elle mérite. Hein. Moi, je vous le dis tout de suite. À tout moment, il y a le tordu aussi qui court. 0 effort. Quoi, 0 effort? Pas ma faute si elle court. Allez, c'est parti. Attends, c'était quoi ça? C'est un Wendigo la meuf ou quoi? J'ai pas le temps de voir ce que c'est.
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Elle est possédée cette meuf. Ah mais non, mais c'est vrai que c'est la meuf dans le miroir de base. J'ai oublié ça. Elle est moche à souhait quand même. Allez là, graou et voilà, on a parlé plus. Mais oui, mais elle me cogne, moi j'ai rien là. Oh, on s'est transformé en aglou. Mais c'est vrai que ouais, le Bloody Mary c'est celle qui est dans le miroir là. C'est dans Phasmo qu'il y a le truc en plus. Oh non! Si je dis que je dois en choisir une, c'est même pas la peine. Ok, là il va falloir être vif là. Il va falloir être vif. En fait, ce qui me tue, c'est que j'appuie, mais ça fait rien. Genre, elle me touche quand même. Allez, je t'en supplie. Je suis trop fan. Il a méga évolué. Je suis trop fan. Oh putain, j'ai quelqu'un de crever l'œil. Je suis trop fan. Il a méga évolué. Bonne app. Bon, je vais te laisser, le réseau est nul à chier ce soir à internet et il faut que j'essaie de dormir pour demain. Bah, bonne nuit. Repose-toi bien. Oh, il a méga évolué. Ah, j'attends. Ah bah, il est tout nu. Je crois qu'il est tout nu. Oh non, dommage. Désolé, Amazing, ce sera pas pour cette fois.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Clipped.
This gun holds 6 rounds of
Ok, je touche pas.
miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to
Il est
bring
tout
her
nu.
back to the Woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of
Bah, tu crois vraiment que je vais te laisser une chance, mon gars?
And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
C'est parce qu'elle va dire que Blanche a des comptes à lui régler.
Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I
Oui,
think
mais
you
tu as
know that.
demandé.
All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
Maybe you didn't carry it out, but I don't think Georgie was lying when he said you ordered their deaths.
Georgie would have said anything to save himself. We both know that.
Ah bah il est mort.
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will.
J'ai envie de le tuer, mais je sais que je vais pas pouvoir.
Because I'm not saying another
J'aurais pu méchance avec Blanche.
before the community.
Sinon.
And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders 2 of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
Parce que c'est toi qui as commandité les meurtres. Juste pour son œil, il donne envie d'être tué même si on n'est pas dans le même jugement ici. Dans le jugement ici, ouais. Mais je comprends pas pourquoi il a l'œil comme ça en fait. Puis je vois pas où est-ce qu'il apparaît. Le tordu. Je sais même pas dans quel compte il est.
It's over. So, shall we get going?
Oh, I don't think so. We're not doing this your way.
How unfortunate. I was hoping we could make this work.
Whoa!
What are you gonna do now? Rip me apart like some kind of animal?
Killing me here would achieve nothing.
J'ai pas
And
prévu de
what
te
would
tuer.
Miss White think?
Je vais te ramener à Blanche, mon gars. Je veux gagner des points avec Blanche, moi, en fait.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Parce que le problème, c'est que je peux pas le tuer parce qu'il a pas tué les gens. C'est ça le problème, c'est que il a pas tué de sa propre main. Et ça me gonfle.
I know, but we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Et je l'aurais tué, je pense que j'aurais eu les autres cons.
Yes, you'll have an opportunity
monsieur.
to. He's back.
The crooked man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Je l'aime bien.
Are
On
you
l'a déjà
okay?
se maquillé hier, Blanche, c'est gagné d'avance.
It's
On ne
been
sait jamais.
hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble at the crooked man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know. I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
On a des points.
It's
On
about
a des
time
points.
you showed up.
Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You murderer!
You killed Lily.
Allez, vas-y, prends-toi la vague de NS, c'est parti.
You're a fucking crook.
You should be
Fucking
ashamed.
shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The crooked man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you
Non,
Wait a
non.
minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Il est
Yes,
mort.
Sheriff, where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Georgie was a victim of this psycho, too. He was pushed into the whole thing, and now he's dead.
He's...
Voilà, c'est très bien.
What?
Oui, il est mort.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Vas-y, 2 fois. Allez, vas-y.
Misunderstanding.
Non, non,
Aiding
mal
and
entendu mon
providing
cul, ouais.
monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
Pourquoi il a l'air fier?
I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Le preux défensuré.
Bullshit! Like hell
Défensuré
you
de
don't.
Blanche.
We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens.
S'il te plaît, dis-moi qu'il va,
These
qu'il va dans le
charges,
puits.
if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed
Quoi?
to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We
Une
are going
question.
to treat everyone fairly, even
Il
when
est
they
où,
don't
Crane?
deserve it.
Parce que lui, on l'a pas revu depuis. On sait même pas
This
s'il est
is
mort.
ridiculous.
Il était avec Bloody Mary la dernière fois.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see.
Tant que c'est pas moi que tu veux mettre dans le puits, c'est bon pour moi.
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
This is such bullshit. Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true.
Mais même si c'est eux qui tuent, c'est toi qui les... Tu leur as dû... T'as dû leur faire un lavage de cerveau, c'est pas possible.
You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people, use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here.
Oh, ma chacha!
Slaves. They are all free to make their own
Oh, merci pour le follow, ma chacha. Gros cœur sur toi.
Serious. I know what you do to people. I've seen it firsthand. What you did to Faith.
Un gros cœur sur toi.
Manipulated her. Do you really think any of those girls were free? Do you really think Faith wanted to?
Lawrence. I'm sorry that your wife came to me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my best judgment to give her a distinct
Tu te sens mieux?
job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's
Salut,
what you did to
filles.
us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your
Amazing,
government
sois gentil.
abandoned you,
Non mais
left
oh.
you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to
T'as
look
vraiment le
after you.
Covid?
Yes, but
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really?
Ça va se battre dans les commentaires.
What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in
Cœur
the
sur
home.
toi, Fir aussi.
Everything
Merci
was
pour le
left behind
follow.
anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
Du coup, t'es cloué au lit là en ce moment en plus.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
Au lieu sur la Louis du coup.
destroyed, but Bigby refused.
Tu joues toujours Lux?
you were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk
Oh,
about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is
that
important, and I'm glad it's being
Oriana?
talked about.
Je crois que j'ai
you
jamais
know
joué
why I
Oriana.
asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too
Ah,
soft
il y a des
to
soucis
notice
dans le
what he'd do
traduction.
to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that
Des
may
fois, je
not
regarde
always
tes
be
lives sur
clear
LoL en plus.
right away.
J'aime
But
bien.
I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you.
Par contre, t'es beaucoup plus calme que moi. Hein.
And
Parce
so
que moi,
does
je
the
rage
sheriff.
beaucoup.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we've been doing all this to protect you. We're trying to stop people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
J'aurais peut-être pas dû
He
répondre
took
ça.
Faith and Lily from us. And while we can never get them back, we can certainly punish who's responsible.
They're right.
Oh, yes.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Oh, même la sorcière. Allez, bingo. On a tout le monde avec nous. Trop bien.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence.
Le problème, c'est qu'on a même plus
Georgie
Georgie.
was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now,
Ah, c'est ça le
I'm no
problème.
barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the
Tu
only
fais des
one
jeux
to
d'horreur
be
d'ailleurs,
charged.
Chacha, pendant la semaine
Especially
Halloween?
given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me.
Si t'es sur Phasmo, je veux en être. Hein.
Yes. Of course. Where are you going with this?
Je t'avais vu sur Phasmo la dernière fois, j'avais adoré.
Shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor
Je
sweet
note
little
ça.
Pete when he was in your custody?
Pour l'instant, moi, je fais que des let's play de jeux d'horreur, mais j'ai pas, j'ai même pas mis, je crois, de jeux en coop. Mais ça doit être pas mal à faire.
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened.
Tu me tiens au courant si jamais tu fais du Phasmo.
To kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
You probably
J'espère qu'elle va
don't
pouvoir
remember
parler
me.
avec son ruban.
I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
N'enlève pas ton ruban, je t'en
I
supplie.
found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and
Salut,
Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the
Ça va
goddamn
très bien, et
room
toi?
when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole.
And this just confirms it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always
J'ai conquis
him.
la foule.
Georgie
Paf.
would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of
Je
a
stream depuis pas longtemps en plus. Ça va faire 2 semaines, comme ça, que j'ai repris le stream.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Mais ça date. Non, je déconne.
That's too fucking easy for a crook
Et
like
comment
that.
tu vas? C'est trop cool.
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Mais tu sais que les pseudos, j'ai du mal à le savoir, hein.
You're
Qui
all
c'est?
rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable
Je
life.
suis la surprise.
This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
Ah oui,
He's
je me doute.
guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up.
Mais je t'avoue que
forever, somewhere he
le
can
pseudo,
never hurt.
j'étais bloqué.
Can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help.
Ça va,
We'll
ça
use
va.
magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't there
stopped.
been
Je
enough
bosse pas trop en ce
bloodshed?
moment. Enfin, en tout cas, j'ai pas de tournage. Ah!
Everyone, listen up.
Et tout le monde qui gueule.
Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So
Ah, attendez, parce que là, ça m'a détruit les oreilles.
I think
This
we
is going nowhere.
someone needs to
J'ai
make
pas
a
trop de
decision.
tournage
Who?
en ce
I
moment.
hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
You should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you
T'as un peu
really
des
think
tournages de
that's
ton
going
côté
to
ou pas?
work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really.
Attends, moi, je devrais être le
He
juge?
should be the judge.
Non, 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 non,
That
non.
makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine. Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
J'irais peut-être pas dû faire ça.
Just do what you think is right.
Yes, Sheriff. Do what you think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We can
die.
lock him
Just
away.
fucking
Alors attendez, parce que là, il y a trop de choses. Là, quoi qu'il en soit, il faut qu'on fasse un truc. Moi non plus, c'est assez creux niveau taf en ce moment. Du coup, je live sur Twitch. Quoi? Non, sérieux? Non! Oh, c'est trop bien. Bah, je passerai de temps en temps. Ah, c'est trop cool. Comme quoi, on a des passions cachées qu'on n'a même pas dit sur le tournage. C'est ça le pire. C'est trop bien. Bah, je regarderai un de tes streams. Tu fais de la musique en live? Oh, c'est trop bien. En plus, toi qui adores ça. Et je passerai. Franchement, ça peut être cool. Et d'ailleurs, il faudrait que je revienne sur Paris, là. Ça fait longtemps que je suis plus venue. C'est trop bien la dernière fois. Hein. Bon, du coup, ça me dit pas ce que je fais pour le mec. Je l'enferme, je lui arrache la tête ou je le jette dans le puits. Le problème, c'est que ça sert à rien de lui arracher la tête. Ah bah quand même. Il faut soutenir.
get rid of him.
Not this way.
J'ai même pas eu le temps de finir le truc. Bon, ben en fin de compte, tu seras peut-être allé dans le puits. Bon, ben tu vas.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
Bah du coup, le jeu a... Ah.
When you try to sleep. Finish it, Sheriff.
Please, we can still.
End it already.
Pourquoi tu le secoues? Bon, ben on l'aura jeté dans le puits sans le vouloir. On n'aura pas pris la décision, ce sera Wolf tout seul. Mais oui, de ouf, tiens-moi au courant quand tu passes dans le coin. J'ai jamais fait de jeu narratif, tu recommandes? Franchement, moi j'adore. On en fait un autre juste après en plus. Là, on fait The Wolf Among Us où ça, c'est plus sur les contes de Grimm avec un peu de Disney mélangé, mais un peu plus en mode enquête, tout ça. C'est trop bien d'ailleurs. Et après, on part sur Plague Tale dans un jeu un peu plus médiéval. Mais c'est que du narratif. J'adore ça. Après, là, cette semaine, je vais faire des jeux en coop. Ça peut être cool. Surtout avec Big B. Amazing approuve, parce que Big B, notre cher shérif, des fois est torse nu. Et du coup, pour le plaisir d'Amazing, voilà. Il aime ce jeu narratif. Après, en jeu narratif, ce que je peux te conseiller... Plague Tale, franchement, il vaut le coup. T'as un peu d'infiltration, tout ça, t'as un peu de jeu de logique. Enfin, de logique, très peu de logique, mais... beaucoup de trucs d'infiltration et tout. Franchement, qui est super bien. Life is Strange. Mais c'est incroyable, ce jeu. J'ai fait que le 1. J'ai pas fait... Beyond the Storm et l'autre.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care
Elle, on va se méfier.
We'll talk later, okay?
Ah, franchement, le jeu est incroyable. Là, on va le jouer juste après, mais on va jouer les derniers chapitres. Donc, si t'as pas envie de te faire spoil, voilà. Donc non, franchement, Plague Tale est pas mal. En jeu narratif. Après là, je vais les tester, je les ai pas encore fait. La semaine prochaine, je joue Men of Medan. Donc c'est un peu plus horreur, mais c'est quand même narratif où tu as des choix à faire. Et chaque choix a des conséquences. Et tu as beaucoup de trucs où, par exemple, si tu joues à la manette, il faut pas que tu bouges. Quand tu as des moments de stress et tout ça, tu as des trucs de respiration. Enfin, vraiment, c'est... Ça, c'est bien. Je t'avoue qu'en top 3, c'est compliqué de te dire en jeu narratif. On a vraiment des cools, hein. Mais ouais, Plague Tale, pour l'instant, il est bien. Je suis bien dedans. Et The Walking Dead, je suis en train de faire aussi. Très bon jeu narratif. Qui est du même développeur que The Wolf Among Us qu'on est en train de faire. Until Dawn, incroyable. Mais je le trouve plus. Je le trouve pas sur Instant Gaming, je crois. Il y est pas.
Thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit! Just go grab that, would you? How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal.
Pourquoi il y a des problèmes de traduction?
Why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby.
Oh, CJ. Il est trop mignon, CJ.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said
Ah,
she
c'est
left that one
la petite bestiole, je crois. Oui, c'est ça.
It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
CJ.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
Il y a aussi The Quarry qui est pas mal.
We have to go.
Je suis en train d'y penser.
I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No.
Je l'aime trop, CJ, il est trop mignon.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
The Quarry, j'aimerais tellement le mettre en film.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
J'aimerais trop.
Goodbye, TJ. Hey, Bigby.
Faudrait que j'y joue à The Quarry aussi.
Colin? Where's the fucking pig? I don't know. He must have run off. Bullshit.
Mais non, mais moi c'est... Ah non, c'est pas comme ça que moi je pensais qu'il allait le dire. Oui. J'ai pas compris comme ça qu'il disait. Du coup, tu fais principalement des génératifs et horreurs sur ta chaîne. Ouais, c'est ça. principalement. Après, je fais un peu plus de coop. J'ai une amie qui est streameuse aussi, qui fait beaucoup... Elle a fait un peu plus des jeux style League of Legends et tout. J'essayerai un peu moi de m'y mettre. Mais j'aime bien les jeux narratifs. Après, horreur, là, c'est surtout parce qu'on arrive à la semaine Halloween. Genre à partir de lundi jusqu'au 31. Pendant 8 jours de suite, ouais, c'est ça. Je fais full horreur. Chaque soir, un nouveau jeu. Avec, là, j'ai essayé de négocier avec la streameuse, ma pote, pour essayer de faire du phasmophobia. Voilà. Si elle a jamais, enfin, si jamais elle a un créneau. Mais sinon, ouais. Là, c'est vraiment semaine Halloween, full horreur. League of Rageux, ouais. Ouais, c'est littéralement ça. Merci Amazing pour la commande, comme ça moi, on voit ce qu'il y a. Samedi, il y aura le planning des jeux d'horreur qu'il y aura. Mais ça peut changer du coup. J'avais prévenu que ça pouvait changer. Mais c'est, quoi qu'il en soit, c'est des jeux d'horreur.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
J'essaie d'être gentil. Ah, c'est bon. J'ai cru qu'il allait... Je vais sûrement me refaire à la Noël. Oh. Plus de 10 ans que j'attends, putain. J'ai fait le 1. Et je l'ai là, je crois. Mais moi, j'avais fait la bêta, je crois, de ce jeu. Mais j'ai aussi le cauchemar, je crois.
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of his
D'ailleurs, je sais même pas où est-ce que ça emmène le puits.
Especially after.
Je crois que c'est une prison, mais bon.
That night after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
C'est elle qui a déposé la tête. Pourquoi?
I walked her over here.
Ah bah tiens, voilà.
Why would you do that?
I couldn't think of any other way to get your attention.
So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way.
J'ai l'impression que ça toque chez moi, mais c'est la pluie.
Fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry, Nerissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now.
Mais du coup, si elle enlève son ruban, elle a la tête coupée ou pas?
Seems like no matter what I do, it's just
que ça, on le sait pas encore.
enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you.
J'espère que ça ira quand même.
Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different.
Et on n'a toujours pas réussi à pécho blanche. Mais non, mais du coup, vu que l'original de ce que disait Viviane, vu que c'était l'original et qu'elle s'est suicidée, est-ce que du coup, si elle enlève le ruban, elle est vivante ou morte en fait? C'est surtout ça. Salut Ash, comment tu vas?
You've been given this job for a reason, and
I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place.
Non, je pense pas qu'elle soit morte.
Fabletown wouldn't be the same
Parce que normalement, si l'original elle est morte, normalement ça les libère du sort.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Tant que tu vas bien, Ash, c'est le principal. Par contre, t'arrives à la fin de ce jeu, là, c'est dommage. On va en finir un autre, là, juste après.
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
C'est le docteur. On va la suivre. Comment ça se finit comme ça? Ça se finit comme ça, c'est une blague, non? Je pensais pas que ça se finissait. À 23h pile en plus, c'est nickel. Mais non, mais c'est une blague. Comment ça, on n'est pas aussi méchant que tout le monde le dit? Je suis pas d'accord. Ah, mais attends, mais ça veut dire qu'on a fini là? Qu'il faut attendre la suite? La pire fin, littéralement. Statistiques spéciales. Je savais même pas connaître ça. La bête. Vous lui avez menti d'avoir vu Belle. Vous l'avez impressionné avec vos compétences de détective. Vous lui avez offert la protection du bureau. Ouais, du coup, on sait pas s'il est mort. Ah, Colin n'est pas allé à la ferme du coup. Vous l'avez empêché de mourir. J'ai pas réussi à trouver le bouton. Ok. Même la dernière saison de Goth était mieux. Ah, quand même. Je vais attendre le prochain. Bah là, on va commencer le prochain du coup. Ah, du coup, je suis deg, ça se finit vraiment comme ça? Oh. Alors, par contre, le seul point positif... Il n'y a pas de point positif, enfin, je crois. Si, c'est qu'il a méga évolué à un moment. Ça, c'était classe. Bloody Mary est morte. Elle, y a pas de souci. Mais par contre, ouais, je pensais pas que... Oh, je suis un peu deg. Ah, parce que là, on est bien d'accord. Il n'y a plus d'épisode. Oh, il n'y a plus d'épisode. Il n'y a plus d'épisode. Je suis deg. Je ne follow pour la fin du jeu. Non. Ça va. Bon, du coup, bah, en fait, on n'aura même pas attrapé le méchant, en fait. Parce que du coup, enfin, de ce que je comprends, c'est qu'il y a quelqu'un d'autre qui a... Ouais, je sais pas.